Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome! And you're probably wondering, this voice in F2, who is it? It is Swarm. As many people know, I'm normally a racer in F2 when I do com for F1. However, I'm here today for F2, and look at that, we have a full grid, ladies and gentlemen. It is the finale of F2. F1 has some reruns to go, but this is it. This is the end of Season 1, TWRL for F2. And obviously, normally our racers, he's been disqualified from the session for blocking the pit lane. Did he crash at the end? Maybe. Unlucky. He's a reserve, but we've got in. But yeah, 20 guys. I'm on my own today, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah. Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you heard all that, but guess what? It is time. I hope you heard all that. I was in game chat, so we'll have to wait and see. But yes. Who have we got? I've got to work out who's on the outlap first. Is it Darks? God. So many people. Fireman, he's new, he's hosting. Massive thank you to him. Like Fireman, well, Patrick, as I know. Huge thanks for hosting today. We had a bit of issue with it all, but we're back, we're good. And yes, just praying. Right, made sure that you did hear the beginning bit. Alright, obviously, yeah, like I said, bit manic. Our normal commentators, Ash and Tom, sadly couldn't be here, and obviously not I normally race, so I'm on com. And yeah, just gotta wait and see with how the race will go. I haven't got a flying, I can't swear. I don't know what to say now. I don't have a clue what is going to be happening in this race. Yeah, obviously one disqualified. People on that laps. People are starting their laps. Obviously, Cheetah's just started his. Dave as well. He's sat behind Cheetah. I don't know. Obviously, there's so many people, so finding gaps. Big Will. We've got Patrick. I think Patrick could be leading our host today. So I'm going to stay on board with Patrick because he deserves some recognition. He's in my car as well. So do me proud, man. Do me proud. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this race. I don't commentate on F2, so to be here, you know, I've raced with these guys, and now I'm here commentating over them. So yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be fun. Making sure people know where the stream is and what not. And also, I should say hello to people who are watching this on YouTube because the streams are going up on there now. Something I've recently done, and once season 2 starts, the whole season will be on there for you guys to watch. Because I am just staying on board with Patrick, and I'm going to charge my phone as well, as that needs to be charged. Look at this multitasking here. Still on board with Patrick. I don't know who, if he is setting the first time. There is a car in front of him. Maybe it's them. We're going to have to wait and see though. Alright, we've got the times ready. Will it be Patrick or will it be someone else? It wasn't him. It looks like it is going to be Patrick. He did set the first time over 1:38.7. Decent lap. I feel like he's got, you know, some more to give. I feel like we may have some guys in the 36, possibly Fredster. But, oh, Dave actually 1:42. Another reserve in, a good friend of mine, teammate in another league, you could say. Darks 39.2. We've got Biker and Squidgy Genie. Squidgy Genie actually 1:40, another reserve for us. Good friend of mine as well. Biker sitting in his lap now. Hopefully Bailey there in front, or Squidgy Genie gets out of the way. There's loads of times coming in with Danny Mann 39.6, Sambo 41. Oh, he's actually in the wall. Big Will, my teammate, pulled up to the side there. Alright, just had to check the part I was in by only. Don't want any people jumping in randomly. Obviously, Will set his time with 1:41.2 on Supers. IVXR 38.8 on Super Softs. Great lap for him. Got we've got don't know, got a bit of lag jumping there. Biker and who was that? Obviously Biker was on the lap. Jigglypuff sector 3, potentially on a lap. Jackspot 37.6. Get him out of this tier. He is running no assist for people wondering why he is here, but obviously with his reserve, he's not scoring points. Jigglypuff 37.5 from him on the Ultra Softs there. He's gone pole. Drummer Boy 38.5. He's gone third. Huge gap between second and third there. Who else have we got? Obviously, scrolling through really quickly. I do apologise. The start is going to be fun, isn't it, guys? It's going to be absolutely manic. Biker, who I don't think he's on a lap now. I think he's bailed or he's stuck behind Darks. Not too sure. No scope we got on a lap. I believe I said take it fake X Terra 39.6. Someone's had a moment. Yellow's in sector 3. Was it? Oh, it was Biker actually in the McLaren who we were just on board with. He's had a moment there. Not going to be able to do his lap time. Same with Immortals, Trial and Cheetah are all in the pit. Bailed on their lap time there. But no scope, as I believe is going to be the next person to cross the line. I think the only one of this first stint, as I doubt Bike will stick with his lap. Where does no scope put him? P6 for him. He's had some decent results the last couple of races, so he's going to want to try and do well. Obviously, you know, if people are in the race watching stream, we've got 20 guys. Oh my god, one of my little figures I've got has fallen off. And believe it or not, it's a minion. Team Banana represent. He's fallen off my desk. I was talking like that quickly that clearly he got knocked over. Anyway, going back to the commentary side, we got Yellows in sector 2. I don't know who to ride on board with. Maybe Jackspar. No, he ain't on lap. Look at his time. Jiggly's AI. Schultz rejoined. Fred, I'm staying on board with Fred. I think he's on a lap. Please be on a lap. As Fred's actually binned it in the wall. You know what? Okay. So staying the commentator side now. I'm glad that happened. It shows his weakness, people. Anyway, I don't know who that was. Got hijacked mid-com. Back on board with Fred after he failed his lap. Anyway, oh, it's all in good art. I believe that is everyone though in the pit. Obviously waiting for the second stint. And then sector 2. Evia, Fred has retired from the session. He's lost the wheel. Oh, Fredo. What has happened there? But he's going to be starting from the back, which I think he actually was going to do anyway. But I don't know if that original bin was on purpose. He may say it is, but a bit dodgy. Who we got? No scope. He's going to be diving in, isn't he? Someone come out on an outlap, please. No scope is diving in. So the current grid, as no cars are on track, this could be fun. Actually, I'm going to take a glass of water. Drink of water first. Mike has gone on his outlap, but here we go. Currently, after that first stint in quality, we have Jigglypuff, followed by Jackspar, Drummer Boy. Look at the gap there between Jackspar and Drummer Boy. That is huge. But look how close quality is, to be fair, between like No Scope and 6. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. We've got Drummer Boy in 3rd, Fireman 4th, IAVXR in 5th, No Scope 6, Got on 6th and 7th, Darks 8, Danny the Man in 9th, 10th is Fake X Terror, 11th we have Squidgy Genie, Sambo P12, my teammate Big Will, represent, Renault. And then we've got Launchman, or Dave, is 14th. We've got Biker 15th. And then Fred, obviously, did not finish, but we've got Mortals, Trial Cheetah, who had not set their laps, along with Biker, but he is on the outlap. And I believe will be the first. He's in sector 2. Danny's in sector 2 as well, along with Got 6. So I believe, yeah, Biker, probably a right call from him to jump out quite quickly, maybe do 2 runs. Obviously, you know, I should warn people, you're going to hear a lot of my voice throughout this. It is just me here, so I do apologise, but it could be worse, couldn't it? Nah, probably not. But as long as the race is good and we have fun at the end of the day, and we get some good battles, and hopefully there's not a restart, because if there's a restart, getting these people back in the lobby, I need whiskey, to be honest. I'm gonna need to have like some sort of shot in order to complete this. But Biker will be starting his lap. I'm staying on board with the McLaren, obviously full-time driver. Actually, I'm gonna let people know who the reserves are, because I know people get confused. So, starting from the top, the reserve will be Jackspar. Fred's at the moment in chat. Not very happy with that. So Jackspar is reserve, along with Fireman, Squidgy Genie, P11, P14, Launchman, and P20. I don't know how you say your name. I'm going to call you Anne. I'm going to call you Anne because I'm going to it's going to be Anne. They're the reserves. I think that's everyone. I probably have missed someone. No, actually, I think that's it. Anyway, back on board with Biker because he was on his lap and he's in sector 2. Let's try this sexy camera angle. Look at that. Boom. What is Fireman doing? What is Fireman doing? He's hosting, so that's what he's doing. He's in my Renault. Do me proud, boy. Troll's left the session again. I can't actually invite him back, which I hope Cody's could actually have it so spectators can invite people to the session who are not... Actually, can I? I can invite him, I just don't know weird way. Sambo's at a moment. I know Sambo, he's been consistent until like the last couple of laps where he's had a moment, but he is out the session. He's set a 141. He's going to want to maybe hope, but he's outside the top 10, but he's going to hope that may do him a bit, but obviously it's the guys behind he's going to have to worry about. Biker set his first lap, 41.7. I'm going to have to try and keep an eye if people improve, but guys, it's going to be hard to. Danny Mann has improved, 39.2. I did see that, I believe. He was up by 4 tenths. I don't know if he did improve. I think he did. Maybe. We've got yellows in sector 1. Trying to find that, meanwhile, is going to be... not a clue. Anyway, I'm going to ride on board with my teammate Big Will. There's only 20 seconds left to quali. When did that happen? Yellows in sector 1 and sector 2. Someone has had a moment. And sector 2, sector 3. Who's that? Fake X Terror's had a moment. He's in the wall. Meanwhile, Big Will. He did improve. P11. That's my boy. I'm a bit biased, but come on. Still driver. Driver and com. It's what we do. But quali is officially over. Trolled hasn't set a time because he hasn't been able to get in. Cheetah. There he is. Jack Spar's retired from the session. Obviously, he couldn't improve. Darks is finished. Didn't improve. So we've got Jiggly sector 2. Fireman sector 3. He's going to be finishing now. I'm going to stay on board with him. Obviously, yeah, Big Will is going to be one of the last, I think, to cross the line. I believe Dave improved in P15 or Launchman. But Fireman, obviously his debut today. P3 currently for him with 38.2. Good lap from him. We've got yellows in sector 3. Everyone's going to be trying to improve. We've got No Scope sector 3 as well. Got on 6. Danny the Man, all these guys. We've got Squidgy Genie as well. He has finished. Big Will in sector 2. Biker and Dave. I'm going to stay on board with... I don't know who I'm going to stay on board with. Danny Man, he's near the line. He does not improve. Down by his time. Got on 6, I believe, was up there. No Scope, though. IVXR, someone to keep an eye out. The Renault, I believe. No, it was Dave, actually, who just went across the line. No Scope didn't improve. IVXR, keep an eye on him in this race. Feel like he's got a fair amount to give. Has got on 6 to come to the line. He's improved. P7 for him. Good job. We've got Jigglypuff, who's gone slow through the final corner. But IVXR, is he going to improve? He does. P3 currently for him. Jiggly does have pole, just to point that out for people who didn't see that. Drummer Boy did not improve. My teammate, Big Will. Is he going to be able to improve on his time? He does by 5 attempts, but it doesn't actually do anything for him. Someone did just improve there. Who was it? Where are you? Immortals, P5, the Force India driver. Good job from him. And then Cheetah, the Red Bull. He's had enough. But that is qualifying done. Blimey. Whew. That was an experience. But that was qualifying done as Cheetah has retired from the session. Whew. That was exciting quali. And we've got a race. First lap. We've got 20 guys. Hopefully, guys, please keep it clean. But here we go. This is your qualifying rundown. 30 seconds, 20 drivers. It's like a game show. Currently taking pole, we have Jigglypuff, followed by Jack Spar, and then nearly 6 attempts behind, we've got IVXR, Fireman on his debut, Immortals, Drummer Boy, No Scope, got in 6, Danny the Man, and then we have Darks rounding out the top 10. Below that, we have Fake X Terror, Big Wheel, Squidgy Genie, Sambo, Launchman, Biker, Fredster, Trolled, Cheetah, and then Anne. At the bottom, our reserve. Obviously, Fred, he didn't set time. Obviously, yeah, P17. Obviously, he is our championship winner, I can say. But the key battle is between Jiggly and Trolled. There are some exciting things happening there. Obviously, a full grid of 20 drivers. I've got to skip this because I know YouTube don't like it. But we've just got to wait. We have got no formation lap, so we're going straight in. Hopefully, it's clean into turn 1. I'm going to try my best, guys, to get this start nailed. I'm no Jack, but I'm going to try my hardest. I've got my water on standby. My voice is going to be shot by the end of this, and I've got a com tomorrow, so this should be fun. We've got the countdown of 25 seconds. 25 seconds to prepare. To prepare for the race. It's going to be fun. Good luck to all the drivers. Obviously, a lot of these guys, like I said before, I've raced with, so, you know, want them to all do well, but sadly, it's probably not going to happen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The finale, round 20 of Abu Dhabi TWRL F2. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well, with Jiggly leading from pole. Here we go, it is the finale at Abu Dhabi TWRL F2. Jiggly is still holding pole position from Jackspot, but Jackspot maybe looking on the inside into turn 1. He's managed to get the move done. He's had to squeeze Jiggly out wide. Jiggly's going to want to look to get back that position. Fireman's made up a position. We've got Contact in the background. Got on 6 has had a dreadful start there all the way near the back. Jigglypuff as well had a huge moment. Biker's retired from the session. Jiggly's going to be trying to get back past Fireman, who got past him. IVXR, we got some damage there. I believe that was from Drummer Boy. He has the Mercedes driver. That is not what he needs. They're still in a constructors battle. Darks and Immortals. Darks has actually gone wide there. We've got Squidgy Genie in this battle along with No Scope. Everyone trying to use that slipstream. The two Haas drivers here. His ESR Trolled in 13th. Fred up to 14th. Trolled that is not what he wants when Jiggly's up into 3rd, but he has lost his positions. Fireman and Jiggly is still going at it as Jiggly has got the position back. Jackspot is going to try and stretch his lead, but I can say this, he may not be the most consistent. Darks and Immortals, they're going at it. No Scope's a little bit behind, he's not too far, but obviously we have lost Biker from that start. There's still loads of battles going along, but the main one here is with Immortals, who's tried to look on the inside of Darks there, but he could have put him out of shape, and it has done. He's had to cut the corner there. He's managed to get past Darks, but I feel like that's definitely a warning for him. There's Big Wheel, my teammate, and Cheetah are having a battle down there. Oh, Big Wheel's nearly been spun. He's Fake X Terror. He's coming across. Oh, nearly collided with Cheetah. That was unlucky there from losing the back end, and Big Wheel has actually lost some positions. Launchman's up into P16. Got on 6. He's got front wing damage there. Oh, Troll and Fredster having a battle there, and got on 6 did actually hit the wall. Fred is up into 12th. He's got reserve just ahead. Squidgy Genie and Danny the Man. Darks has actually gone off. Squidgy Genie's in the pit. Darks has had a moment right there, but obviously Squidgy Genie in the pit. Cheetah as well in the pits there. Fred is going to want to. He's actually got past Anne there for P10. So Fred's already in the points after the first lap. Our teammates up into P12, and obviously everyone jumping some positions. Trolled is up into 13th. Obviously he didn't actually set a time in quali, as Fred is now getting past Danny the Man, and he's actually spun him. Danny Man has been spun there. He's going to want to try and get back on track as quickly as he can, which I think he's managed to done, but will Troll get past him? He can. Danny's back on track now. Launchman's got past him as well and got on 6, a bit far behind, but the Mercedes have not had the better start there. Drummer Boy is actually still in P5, but he has got front wing damage, and he's got Immortals going to be looking all over the back of him. Immortals, he's going to look on the inside. He has. He may have to squeeze him out a little bit. Drummer Boy is still trying to hold it. They're still side by side. Drummer Boy doesn't want to give this up with his front wing damage, but he's going to want to keep an eye on No Scope. He's still there. He's just tucking behind. He is just waiting for the right moment. I don't know if he'll go for a move, but Drummer Boy is still trying to stick it in. They're going 3 wide. No Scope wants to get this position, which he has done. Drummer Boy has been forced out wide there. He's got Darks behind him along with Fredster. Fredster's picked himself up a time penalty. That is not what he wanted. But No Scope is up into P6, and Drummer Boy with that front wing damage may hold up Darks here and Fred. But you're just going to have to wait and see. Jigglypuff 7 tenths away from Jackspot, and then there's some gaps there between 3rd and 2nd and 3rd and 4th, and obviously 4 seconds from 4th to 5th there. So it's just mainly mid-pack battle, but Fred's going on the inside of Darks. This is going to be an incredible move if he gets it done. He has. Good work from him. Now Fred is going to want to look onto Drummer Boy, unless Darks actually feels like he may be able to get the position back, as Fake Xterra's got a 5-second stop go for exceeding track limits. Oh, Fred's nearly lost it out there. Darks is sticking behind. Is Fred actually going for a move on Drummer Boy? He's going on the outside. Can he get this move done again on the Mercedes driver? He has. Drummer Boy's, I think, given up that because Darks is passed as well. Darks going to try to stick on the outside. No, he hasn't, but Drummer Boy, he's still there. He's going to have to think about it. Big Wheel, though, all over the back of the reserve driver there. And I do apologise. I don't want to try and balls up your name. But Jigglypuff, though, he's caught up to Jackspot a fair bit. I think Jiggly's actually just had a moment. Jiggly's lagging all over. Jiggly's been spun. I think that's by lag. I don't know completely. Fake X Terror, though, is out of the session. Don't know what has happened to him. He's in the wall. But yeah, Jiggly, he was lagging all over. Yeah, a lot of lag from him. And it actually looked like it made him spin here. Darks and Drummer Boy. Drummer Boy actually got back past Darks. So I feel like Darks maybe made a mistake. We want a good broadcast cam. There we go. seeing them go side by side. Darks and the Williams. Williams have been doing well recently in constructors of both Darks and his teammate of IVXR, who is currently third, doing a incredible job for him. I think he's looking for his first podium as well, I believe, or he may have picked that up at Mexico. There's my knowledge right there, ladies and gentlemen. Not the best, but it will do. But Darks has got past, but he's going to want to try and stretch the lead out. He's already got lost 2.4 seconds to Fredster, who's all over the back of his teammate, who did spin. Going to get tyres up for people to see. Jigglypuff trying to get past No Scope. He's looking on the inside. No, he hasn't managed to get it done. I wonder if Jiggly's going to let past Fred. Oh, Jiggly though. He's not. He's trying to do the move that Fred did against Drummer Boy and Darks, to be fair, and he's actually managed to make it stick. Good work from him. Darks picked himself up a time penalty just after I was saying about them. Big Will though having a bit of a battle with the reserve driver back down here for P10. Obviously because we've got some reserves in, will we currently be getting points, but as all, what's happened here? Bit of a moment with Darks, I believe, because he's now just behind Big Will. Big Will's got a run on him. Gotten six has supposedly got past someone. Here's EVR Fredster trying to get past No Scope. I think we all expected it to happen. Darks though is trying to. The Red Bull, oh, he's nearly spun there, which has allowed Troll to get a run on him. We haven't seen much of Troll. He's made some good positions, obviously near starting from the back, along with the new reserve who he is battling with. Is he going to look on the inside? Oh, he did. He's lucky not to spin Troll though. He's had to sort of cut the corner to get back on track. But yeah, Jigglypuff now trying to close into Immortals. I say closing in, he's actually got the move past him. Jiggly is actually lagging quite a lot there. So I think Immortals are going to want to keep him up. But so is Immortals. Who's got? Danny the Man has had a moment. He's round and he has retired from the session. That is now 3 guys we've got missing from this race. That is not what they would have wanted on lap 5 here at Abu Dhabi. Immortals, he's had to lift off there. Don't know if Darks, he hasn't got front wing damage. Meanwhile at the front, Jack Spot does still lead from Fireman, but Fireman is closing. He's closed a fair bit, and IVXR 4.3 seconds behind now, and Jigglypuff 5.5. Obviously Jiggly did have his moment, I believe the previous lap. EVR Fredster though catching to Immortals, and Dark's at G looking on the currently the outside of Drummer Boy, who still has got that front wing damage, but he's staying out. Dark's maybe able to get the move done before the corner. He nearly did, but Drummer Boy's had to squeeze him out there. This is going to allow Big Will a chance to actually get past Darks. I think he's given him the position, which has allowed Trolled up to P10. So Trolled is getting some points, as Fredster has actually just got past Immortals further up the field. Fredster now up into P5 as Immortals is lunging up the inside. He didn't want to give him that easy. Oh, we've got what, Drummer Boy still P8, Darks P9. Fredster and Immortals are going at it. Fredster actually had a moment there, I think, against Immortals. Immortals already given up his position to the other Ferrari in that same area. And now, where is Immortals there? No Scope actually has got past during the battling there, but Immortals, oh, he went for the risk to get the move done. No Scope may look for the undercut, obviously on Ultrasofts as well. He hasn't managed to at the minute, but we still got this huge battle here for P8 between Dark, Drummer Boy, Trolled and Big Will. Obviously you feel like that. Oh, IVXR, P3 is retired. He's in the wall, the Williams driver. That is not what has happened like well with his race. Yeah, that is a surprising one there. Big Will's up to P9, Trolled P10, Drummer Boy P11. Drummer Boy's lost out massively there as Fred's picked himself up another time penalty. But losing IVXR here, lap 6, the guy currently running in P3. But it is allowing a huge battle as the actual reserve driver there is catching up. Big Will he's going to have DRS on Darks most likely, but then Troll's going to have DRS on Big Will. Drummer Boy should as well. There's Cheetah, and I don't know what line Cheetah has taken there. Bailey, has he made a stop? I believe he has. He's on the softs. Trolled and Big Wheel. Big Wheel's going... Oh, he's weaving all over. Interesting defensive moves from my teammate there, but... You know, whatever sticks. Troll's going to try and stick it on the outside. I think he's managed just to get it done. Big Wheel is going to make sure Drummer Boy doesn't get past in that Mercedes, which he's managed to do at the minute. But Drummer Boy is all over the back of him. I'm sure the reserve there is sort of licking his lips, to be fair, which I think Jax is a fair bit. Obviously, Jack's part. Oh, Big Wheel, my teammate. He's round. He has spun. Unlucky for him. Very unlucky. No scope though. Still trying to chase down Mortals. Fireman. He's caught up to Jackspot massively. Don't know if Jackspot's made a mistake, or maybe Fireman here has sort of got into the rhythm. We have got yellows in sector 3. Got on 6's round. The Sauber driver. Sauber's not having a good start. Squishy Genie's got a 5 second stop go. Where have you gone, Bailey? He's gone to the moon and back. Yeah, got on 6. He hasn't made the pit yet. Cheetah will be an interesting one as well if he can set some sort of decent lap times in. He's on the softs, and with a track extending like that, then you never know, to be fair. Yeah, Big Wheel now down in P12. Sort of commentator's curse, you could say. We've got Fireman still trying to close the gap to Jackspot here. Oh, Jackspot's gone actually wide there. Maybe what tyres is he on? Let's have a look. He's on Ultra Softs. Maybe his Ultras are dying a bit. I'm not too sure. Completely is. Oh, Squidgy Genie. He has retired from the session. He's lost a wheel. No, we've lost 5 drivers now in this race with lap 7. Trolled, though, apparently he made a move, which is quite strange. Not too sure what has happened there. We still got this battle for P8. Sadly, Big Wheel is no longer there. There's all the reserves. I do hate that corner as well. It's a tricky one, but Launchman now on the super soft. He's going to try to look on the outside. Oh, he has nearly spun it. He's trying to get past the reserve driver here. Is he going to look on the inside? He hasn't, but Red Bull's had a terrible exit there, which is going to allow Launchman on the inside. He's got the move done. Drummer Boy's in the pit. He's probably going to get that front wing changed. The Red Bull, though, and he's going to be close. He tried to look on the inside. He didn't manage to get it to stick. But he's probably just going to sit behind and wait it out, so to speak. Now, EVR Fredster, has he... Oh, I believe he's got front wing damage on the front left there. I believe so. I have missed. Fireman is now in the lead from Jack's bar. I did miss that at some point. I do apologise. I don't know if Jack let him past or Fireman did get past legitimately, you could say. So I do apologise for missing that, but there is so much going on. No Scope is still sort of stuck behind Immortals a fair bit. I believe the closest battle currently is this battle for P9 between Launchman and the reserve of Hanov, maybe? I'm going to stick with that. God 6 is in the pit after he did have his moment. He's on Super Softs. Chold picked himself up his first time penalty, and I believe as it stands, the championship will finish Fred, me, Jigglypuff, Trolled, because Cheetah's not having a good... Oh, Fireman and Jackspot both in the pit. Jiggly staying out. Be interesting to see what No Scope does on lap 9. No one else has chose to pit. No Scope has stayed out. Trolled obviously on softs, we should point out. So, interesting strategy from him. Jackspot is going on to these softs. Fireman's going on the ultra softs, I think. Oof! Nearly an incident in the pit lane there between Jackspot and Fireman. They're trying to get out before Trolled, and yeah, that was a bit too close for comfort there from them. But yeah, Fireman on the ultra softs, committing to the 2-stop there. Yeah, interesting strategy from him today. Big Wheels picked himself up a 3-second time penalty. And there's a bit of gaps forming. Obviously Jackspot's still here on Fireman, but Fireman's on the ultra soft, so we expect him to pull away, but you never know. As Cheetah's actually in the pit for a set of ultra softs. Interesting change for him. What I can say is that actually people who are... So Cheetah, got on 6, Drummer Boy, Darks. They're all outside the top 10, however they will still be scoring points due to reserves. As we've got Fireman being our reserve. Fred's actually not scoring points today as well. So Fred, Fireman, Jackspar, Launchman, and then Anov. Oh, Anov. I don't know completely, I do apologise. So yeah, everyone will be scoring points who are... Oh, Jackspar's picked himself up a penalty with no scope diving in. And Fireman is slowly stretching out the gap. EVR Fredster, I think he's got his fair penalty now. That could come back in the race, but... Oh, Fred's actually had a moment and he's in the wall! EVR Fredster has retired from the session. He was currently running in P2, but due to the pitters, I'm not too sure where he would have come out, but he has actually lost it there and he's gone into the wall, which is not what he would have wanted for his final race in F2. Cheetah's picked himself up a penalty with no scope in the pit on the softs. We assume that will be his only stop of the race. He's managed to get out just in front of Big Wheel and not that far behind Anov. I'm going to say a nerve. Yeah, like a nerve. Like a nerve you've got. Anyway, we'll stick with that. We've got... Obviously everyone's trying to get past EVR Fredster's mistake there, but that means we are down now to, what, 13 drivers? 13 drivers here. We've lost 6. Got on 6 picks himself up a time penalty. Yeah, 13 drivers starting with 19. We did have 20 in quali, so we did lose someone. I'm not too sure who we did lose. We lost Sambo. I believe that is who we're missing. Immortals is in the pit. The guy on the Super Softs. Interesting strategy, because Jiggly's still out on the Ultras there. Yeah, very interesting strategy. But no, we did lose Sambo, so I don't know if he had to go or maybe lost connection, but unlucky from him. But yeah, Mortal's coming out P5. He could be on for a really good performance here. He's got his reserve teammate of Launchman just behind him now. However, he has got no scope, who's got an incredible run there on the reserve of a nerve. He's actually had a moment and he's gone all the way across and he has lost the wheel. He went all the way across the grass and collided with the wall. That is one of the reserve drivers out of the race. So we have lost Biker, Fake X Terror, Danny the Man, IEVXR, Squidgy Genie, EVR Fredster, and oh. Yes, let's get Calvin in actually for the rest. He can give my voice a bit of a break. Got to find him now. Right, we've got IVXR. What happened to your race to start with, as Jiggly is in the pit? Yeah, I was on board, and you know, you're in a decent position, going for a decent result. Yeah, I mean, we are down to 12 races now. Yeah, I mean, technically he could blame you, as you did crash out first, but we blame Fred for anything. But yeah, obviously the race is still going. We've got Jigglypuff on Troll. Jiggly has pitted for the Super Softs, and Troll is still on the Softs and hasn't made a pit, as NoScope's got past Launchman. Both of these guys know each other, so probably a bit of rivalry there. They both race in a league together. Yeah, Jiggly has just got past him, but I think originally Jiggly wasn't going to race, and I think for right now, if Fireman's a reserve, so is Jackspar, so if Jiggly didn't have raced, then Troll could have actually got past Jiggly and maybe on for a race win, but he's still got Immortals and people like NoScope to have to deal with who have made their stops, but I'm assuming Troll is going to do softs to ultra softs. I would like to point out, this is a strategy Troll has learnt from me. When we were teammates, I always used to reverse the strategies, and he's picked up on my ways. Yeah, it was my... Yeah, an interesting one. My teammate of Big Will, he's in the pit. I told him, just stick out the race no matter what. He's going to get points. You know, that's how he's got to look at it. Because we've got Launchman, Jackspar and Fireman, who are all reserves still left. He does, yeah. I've been on board with Darks now and then, and he's had some moments, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm a pad guy myself, and you know, I like. There's always the debate about, oh, do you get a wheel? And I think with everyone, but I don't know. You do you race and so consistently with something, and then you've got to change. And I know with some people it can take like 6 months to get used to. And yeah, I think I was just trying to keep improving on the pad. Yeah, Launchman has gone quite wide. Troll though, apparently he's gone down to P12. A bit of a glitchy thing with standings there. I don't know if you've got that. He's 12, but I know we had that in F1 as well, where some of the guys like, oh there we go, he's back up now. Like I think both Jolly and I think Langman supposedly were like at 17th and 14th, when in reality they were like first and I think third, something like that. Yeah, I think he actually has, because only 3 seconds to Immortals, which was 8 seconds. Trolled has actually left the session. I don't know if you can see if you can invite him back. He may have crashed, don't know completely. Have you got your audio included, by the way? You have to check. You may not. So people may not know what you've been saying for the... it could sound like I've been talking to myself. This is actually going to promote Immortals up into P4.
There we are. I can talk now.
Now people can hear. This is IVXR, or Calvin, who's been alongside me the last couple of laps. Yeah, technical. We've got yellows in sector 3. Who's that for?
Jiggly. No, Jiggly set fastest lap. Anything?
Sure, we've got on 6 and Launchman here going at it for.
Yeah, it might be Launchman because Darks has pulled P7 and Darks was just behind Launchman and he's now down in P10. We've got
so I believe he did have
6 there, and Drummer Boy.
Yeah, Launchman down P10. Yeah, trying to ban now. It's just. trying to work out what happened. It's like a detective show when on com, because sometimes you can't. You've got to guess, really.
You've not got the all-seeing eyes. Trolled is back in
No,
though, so
sadly
that's
not.
good.
Yeah, he's obviously lost a position, but
Yeah.
as long as
He's lost about 4 or 5
probably
seconds.
racing.
Oh, what?
He's down a P8.
Did you just lag? It just
yeah,
lagged
maybe he's
lot
had a
for
screen
me.
freeze. I feel like he could have had a screen freeze.
He's lagging quite a bit for me.
Yeah, I feel like he's having
All
screen
over the
freezes, which is why he had to leave. Yeah, he's left the session again.
yeah.
I think Trolled his he's having screen freezes and whatnot.
That's a
they are
shame. He was
killer
having a
and-
real good race.
Yeah, obviously lap 15 here.
I
We are
think he's
just
turned his
past the
Xbox off.
halfway point. Yeah, maybe trying to reset and get back in. It'd be scoring points if he tries to get back in, which I think if he tries. But yeah, I know screen freezes are a nightmare. Cheetah's actually in the wall. He got a 10-second time penalty, and now he's winning it.
that's
So
a
we are
shame.
down to 11 racers.
Although one thing I will say, that guarantees Williams P3 in the Constructors' Championship.
I believe it does actually. I'm going to have to do this after, but obviously if you want to know what the standings are after the race, then just keep an eye on the Twitter and they will be posted out, most likely.
Oh, there's not
That's my
really a
job after
whole
this.
lot happening at the minute.
Yeah, it's all died down, which I'm sort of glad about because I can rest my voice a bit. But the first like 10ish laps were
All the pit stops are
manic.
complete, unless, as we were talking about when I was muted, if Jiggly is
Well,
going for a
yeah.
2-stop.
same with
other than
Troll
that, I
and
think-
Patrick as well, or Fireman, sorry.
Ah,
Patrick
yeah,
first
yeah.
because he's on ultras.
Yeah, so he must be pitting again.
If Fireman pits, I believe he'll come out third. Because Immortals is 7 seconds behind Jiggly. But obviously, like the thing is that Fireman's a reserve along with Jack's bar, so Jiggly has got the race lead, and then Immortals
Yeah.
has got second. With no scope third. I mean, some of these guys are going on for their best performances. I believe Jiggly, this will be his second race win. Immortals,
I think
this is
it
his
will be
first time on the
Immortals'
podium. Same with
highest.
no scope.
And
Yeah, Immortals
fourth
no
would
scope, and I
also be
believe.
Dark's highest finish.
Yeah,
I think his highest
and I
finish so
believe
far is
maybe
sixth.
Drummer Boy as well.
That's what happens when I don't want to say it, but there's a few of the quicker drivers not in the race.
Yeah, the
and
current
a few
leaders
more.
I mean, you were leading, and obviously Fred and sort of normally Cheetah, but mainly
And
I would
you.
say you and Fredster who
We-
were.
we
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
take
I
you
didn't
out
even
of it.
start. I didn't
Yeah,
even
but-
start the race.
Yeah, that's what I mean. As I was saying, I think this was going to be a good race to give someone else that hasn't won a race a good opportunity. I thought I'd give myself a good opportunity, but
true.
that decided not to
But
happen.
yeah, obviously where Jiggly's turned up, he get his second TWRL win, potentially, I should say. Don't want to do the commentator's curse, but
It depends
at the
what
same
happens.
time, you don't know.
If
If
Jiggly,
Jiggly
pits,
pits,
it
yeah,
will be
then-
quicker, but it would put Immortals up into that position, I believe. It's not
Yeah,
the
I'm
longest
staying
to
on
pit
board.
straight
Got
here,
on
but
six
it is
is-
quite
oh,
a slow
Got on six
pit.
has got past Trolls AI. Big Will,
I-
though, my teammate. He's all over the back of Launchman for technically sort of P10, but with the reserves, I think it's going to be like P8, P7, and obviously they're going to be catching up to Trolled. Hopefully, anyway. The AI difficulty is not that high.
Rold is still not back online, so I take it he's not going to rejoin.
Yeah, I don't know if you check the Twitter chat and see if he's put anything. Normally that's quite interesting, but are we going to have a...
He did say that
battle
Biker
happening
didn't hit him in a small dispute between Fredster, Biker, and Trolled. There's a small dispute going on a lap 1 incident, I believe. Obviously, I didn't see
I mean,
that.
lap
'cause
one,
I
there's
was
bound
racing
to
at the
be
time. Yeah, always.
something.
But there we
As
are. That is.
Launchman's got past Trolled, and
Yeah.
Big Will now. As Fireman is in the pit, so it'll be interesting to see where Fireman comes out. I believe it will be P3. Jack Spos has got past on the softs.
Yeah, Jiggly will get past easy.
Yeah, now it's just Immortals.
Immortals probably
Fireman's
a bit
gone on
far.
the super softs. I mean, he'd
That's
be
a
able to
bit weird.
push. Launchman's got
Actually, yeah,
12 builds,
yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was thinking one ultras, but he's only ran ultras, hasn't he? So
Yeah, no scope's actually caught up to your teammate of Darks.
yeah,
yeah,
so
we'll
he
go
has.
through pens in a bit.
Actually, no. Darks overtook No Scopes. No Scopes was in P5, and Darks has overtook him. So
He was. That happened at some point. Don't know how. Didn't see that.
but we may as well stay on board for them. It's the closest battle. Big Wheels.
Yeah, obviously Fireman is out
slightly
of it.
catching Launchman, but
About 11 seconds behind Jiggly, and he's got 9 seconds to Immortals. But obviously Jiggly may have to pit.
Jiggly will be on worn softs, supers, whereas Fireman's are pretty fresh.
Yeah, I don't know if
which
Jiggly. I mean,
means-
Jiggly will go on to Ultras, but I don't know if he'll be able to catch back up to Fireman. But he get the as long as he gets past Immortals, he will get the 25 points anyway. But
Yeah.
one thing which will be quite interesting, Jack Spot, if he wins today, will actually be his first TWRL win, I believe, since the
think
season
it'll be
started back in.
I don't want to do the
0.5.
old commentator's curse, but I think it'll be the first
Yeah.
race I've raced with Jack Sparrow where he's not disconnected. So
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised he hasn't.
especially with a full grid.
Yeah, it's a. It's a
But
bit
I
of a shock,
suppose
but
he did start at the front, so you kind of avoid the midfield lag you do get.
yeah, and collisions. Normally, Jack Sparrow is quite prone to picking up collisions. That's all I've said.
Never
But my
know,
teammate Big
Darks-
Will. I was going to say he's
catching-
actually. No, I was going to say Big Will he's closing back up to Launchman. He got to like 1.5 seconds, and now he's closing back up. But carry on with what you were saying.
Darks is slowly pulling from No Scope. No Scope has got left front wing damage. He is pitting now,
He's in the
so
pit.
that could bring him out just behind Gotten 6, possibly. Maybe even behind Launchman into this battle with Big Will.
Yeah, I feel like No will probably go on Ultras. I'm just going to stay on board with him. You get the front wing change.
Yeah, it's
as
Ultras.
Well, so
Where's that going to put
at
him
least they
out?
are changing.
Gotten
his,
6 is just
front
coming onto the start straight, so he should be past him.
And then Launchman and
Launchman's
Big
just
Will.
coming around.
I can't remember the final corner.
Oh,
It's going to be close. No Scope is out of his pit, and he's now in the tunnel. So Gone 6
Yes.
has got past. It's going to be close.
If
I
he
think
comes
No
out
Scope
in
has got
front, yeah, he has. That's good. He may have been held back slightly if he had a
Big Will though.
the battle.
He's got a bit of a run on Launchman here.
Big
Is he
Will's
gonna
right
go for
on
the
him.
move? He is looking on the inside of Launchman.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
he has backed out. He took it carefully. Come on, Will. Just try and get some
Yeah, I
points
suppose
home.
The hairpin's probably the better overtaking opportunity, but
Yeah, obviously it
the
depends on
chicane.
setups because this straight is decent, but if you're running with the low wings, then it will help, but you'll struggle everywhere else.
way too far back for a move. His Launchman has ran slightly wide though, which has compromised his run.
Yeah, it's allowed Big Will to catch up and maybe use Slipstream and DRS, but it doesn't seem to be closing. Jigglypuff's
Oh,
2.1 seconds
he's
away
had a
from Jackson. Oh,
moment.
Launchman's had a moment. And
Oh,
he's
he spun it.
spun there. He tried to get back onto the track and he did clip, I believe, Big Will's back left tyre. Unlucky from Launchman there. He he spun again.
Launchman, when you come back on, it happened to me in Japan and caused me to DNF. It's the worst when you have absolutely no grit. There we are. he's
Launchman has retired from the session.
It's a shame. So we're
Unlucky
down to
from
10.
him. Yes, we are down to 10. Now, as obviously with that, there's not really any battles happening. We've got Jiggly slowly closing on a Jack Spar, so let's now look at the penalties. Jack Spar has got, oh hello. He's got 2 penalties. Jiggly is on a penalty, and then Fireman he hasn't got a penalty yet. Immortal's only with 1. Darks has got, oh, your teammate's a cheaty little guy.
He's
1,
got
2.
quite a few, I think.
He's got 2 and 2 warnings, and then we've got Drummer Boy with a penalty, and that's it.
So that
Got
puts
6.
Drummer Boy above Darks on penalties at the minute.
It does. No Scope's got 3 seconds. 3 seconds. I think he's got 2. And Big Will, he's got 1 pen. All right, there we go. He's just got 1 pen. Keep it like that, Will. That's what we need. Bring it home for Renault.
But the major one would be a Jack Spar giving Jiggly the win as long as Jiggly stays within 3 seconds, which being on the quicker tyre, he should do. Although
Yeah, I mean,
Jiggly's tyres
Jiggly
must
is
be getting pretty
closing,
old.
but I feel like around lap 24ish, he may start dropping off. But I think he's committing to the ultras to super softs.
Jiggly's still putting consistently 140s in, so his last lap was a 140.6. So Jiggly's
No-Scope,
tyres are
who
holding
we
up
saw
well.
pit for the ultra softs. He's now all over the back of Gotten 6. Obviously, Gotten 6 on super softs, and I didn't know if he was actually going to let No-Scope through there. No-Scope's actually run a bit wide, and Gotten 6, sorry, who's run a bit wide, and No-Scope's going to take that any day.
Move done.
Yeah, obviously where No-Scope's on the ultra softs, he's just going to want to push like mad, but it's 21 seconds to P6 there, which you feel like maybe is just a bit out of reach.
Yeah,
Jiggly is nearly in DRS
21
range,
seconds in the remaining laps is quite a lot. However, as you said, Jiggly possibly sticking to a one stop. He has gone about 10 laps on them softs now, on these super softs now, so he is pushing. He did pit on lap 12, or end of lap 11, so all he's got to do though is keep up with Jack Spa, really, for the win.
Fireman is closing, but
the extra penalty.
I don't think he is closing quick enough in order to catch Jiggly.
Bit of lag. Not sure if it's more. I think it is.
Oh yeah, a bit of lag there.
Jiggly's right
Jiggly
in the
has
back
got
of Jack Spa
DRS.
now.
Yeah. He's got a DRS, but I don't know if he's close enough. I can say that the wings Jack Sparrow is using is 2.6. He stole my setup, so he's going to be flying on those straights. See, I changed mine to 3.6 if I was going to race. That's what I was going to do, just to give a bit more stability.
Yeah, I lowered my ballast because my time trial was a bit slidey. So I thought, oh, that'll help out, but nope, I slid in the
my
wall,
diff was at 100, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do a 3-stop, thanks. With the setup, I was not having that.
It's going to be interesting to see if Jiggly can keep up the pace for the rest of the race. I as you said, I can't see him pitting now. I think he is committed. Jack Spar's pit. Jack pitted quite early, and he went onto the softs at the end of lap 8. So
I know the softs do last a long time around here, so I think he will be fine. But
major for tyre wear, but
yeah, I think with Jiggly now, he's going to want to try and get past Jack Spar, and he's just want to stretch lead. You know, just push like mad and stretch lead as much as he can until his tyres start dying and those softs are quicker. Fireman's 8.5 seconds, so again, he is closing, and maybe actually, by the end of the race, he gets past Jack Spar. He's just picked himself up a penalty, though. Commentator's curse.
So that is just the one penalty for him, isn't it? Yeah, he's only on one penalty, although this lap so far he has picked up a penalty and a warning. But that means Jack Spar had 2 penalties, I believe. 2 penalties and 2 warnings. Meaning if Jack Spar does pick up another penalty, then it means Fireman.
Jiggly's got a good run on Jack Spar here. In the second DRS zone. Is Jack Spar going to fence?
He's not.
Jiggly's looking on the inside. He is diving it.
Contact.
There's a bit of wheel banging there.
There's quite a lot of contact.
Dangerous.
I think Jiggly has got it. Although Jack Spar will have the inside for the double left. Oh.
Yeah, Jack Spar, he's not giving this up easy. Jiggly, though, he's looking for the switchback on the inside, but at the minute, Jack Spar has managed to hold it, which is, you know, not what Jiggly wants.
Although that has allowed Fireman to catch up by about a second and a half. The gap's down to 6.5.
So if Fireman is going to want to pray that these guys keep battling here. Oh, Jiggly actually had a cheeky look on the inside there. It's weird seeing a Ferrari at the front, which isn't Fred in F2. I mean, Jiggly's normally in the front, but normally at the lead.
Another kind of penalty watch is Drummer Boy has picked up another penalty, meaning him and Darks is purely for position now. So Drummer Boy did have the 3-second advantage on Darks, which could have crossed over the line, but he has picked up another penalty.
He's actually on route for a podium.
Good on him. Out of the two of us, I will hold my hands up and admit he's the quicker driver out of the two, but I just seem to have a lot better luck. And as said, I think him racing on the pad, I think I was muted all then, is quite a change in his speed.
Yeah, but Jiggly's having a go again. He's gone on the outside this time of Jaxwell. He hasn't managed to get it.
A lot of contact again.
Jiggly's picked himself up penalty.
I suppose
yeah,
Jiggly
and Fireman now 5.3 seconds.
In the lead. Jiggly was effectively in the lead up until that. I believe that's now 2 penalties each.
Yeah, I believe so, but Fireman is slowly catching as well. This is, you know, what he wants. If he can get a race win, he'd be delighted with that. Obviously, he has only got that 1 penalty compared to these guys who's got 2.
He
so
now has 2 warnings
as
well, though. He picked up 2 warnings on the previous lap. On lap 23, he got a penalty.
Oh, Jiggly's got a good one here.
He's
going to look on the outside of turn 1. He hasn't managed to get it stick.
If he stays close enough, he's going to just have to either go at the inside on the chicane, but I don't think he'll be able to. Or try get a better run out of it and then go up inside in the hairpin, or hopefully on the DRS straight. But as you said, it all depends on Jiggly's wing setup. He is very, very close going around there.
Yeah, I know the exit in that corner
Jack Spar
is
got a slight
crucial.
better exit.
Fireman now, 3.6 seconds. And still closing.
Is on for the race win at this rate.
Yeah, at this rate.
Pick up another penalty.
Obviously, we expect Jiggly to probably try and get a good run out of this, which I think he has done. Use the DRS and battle with Jack Spar again, which will allow Fireman even closer.
And this is where Jiggly and Jack Spar both keep losing a bit of time.
Got on 6's round. This will allow Big Will maybe to get P8.
Big Will is right behind him.
Promote him higher.
Jiggly still hasn't got past.
He doesn't have I was going to say, got on 6 doesn't have front wing damage, but yeah, keep an eye on what's happening there.
No damage, but it means Big Will have an opportunity at the DRS straight. What is it? There's only the 2 reserves left at the minute, so it would put him up into 6th place if he does make the move. Got on 6.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, penalties as well between Got on 6 and Big Will. Big Will only has the 1. I'm not too sure what Got on 6 has, but we've Got on 6 on a super sauce. His tyres may start dying. No scope still on those ultras. Has been closing to Drummer Boy by like 10 seconds, but I'm not too sure with penalties if that's enough at the minute.
Get really annoying. My controller's dead and I have to put it on charge. There'll be a slight ground loop, which could be a little bit annoying.
But yeah,
sorry if
Jigglypuff now. So yeah, Fireman is actually in within 3 seconds.
As I was scanning through, I'm sure I saw contact, but no one's near each other. Near enough for contact, anyway. So Jiggly, again.
Well, Jiggly's.
Can he make it stick
ultra
this time?
defensive. Yeah, Fireman 2.5 seconds. So Fireman actually is in first right now. Once penalty.
Effective P1. Jiggly's going.
Jiggly is going on the inside.
Oh.
That's a warning for Jiggly, I would say. Yeah. And that section is so annoying to. I mean, part of me's happy I didn't have to race because my penalty.
It is weird to get right. The way you think is the quickest is kind of to straight line it, but it just.
Oh, Jiggly's also on the front wing.
Yeah.
Front right. Jaxpar, because obviously where Jaxpar's on the softs, he probably has to brake a bit earlier, and Jiggly's lost a bit of his front right.
Although
Fireman's 2 seconds away.
Supers are very old now, though.
Yeah, they're going to be proper short. Compared to Fireman, who obviously committed to the 2-stop and currently is working out for him.
Fireman, obviously, you could tell from just qualifying and whatnot, he does have a very good pace around here.
I was going to say Jack Sparrow, the dodgy. Well, I can say this: Fireman's actually not a huge fan of Abu Dhabi. And also, again, I just want to say a huge thank you to Fireman for hosting tonight. 'Cause obviously, I was originally going to host, but then we didn't have commentators. So then I jumped in but I couldn't do both because of well, what happened with F1 yesterday.
Could Fireman get the actual just track position, let alone on penalties?
It seems that it could be
a
happening.
lap and a half remaining. He's clearly got the patience.
Jiggly's
letting him
slowed,
past,
and he's let Fireman go on. Maybe he's going to let Fireman go after Jack's path. I think Jiggly knows Fireman's a reserve, so he knows it won't matter anyway.
He's got the points, yeah.
This could, this could be an interesting strategy from Jiggly.
Because Jack Sparrow's softs are going to be very old now. I mean, he's took them.
Yeah, and obviously Fireman's on the fresh super softs. Well, not fresh, but fresher.
Yeah, yeah. Jack Sparrow's took them soft since lap 9, so they've been through quite a bit.
Drummer Boy's what 4.7 seconds away from Darks, so Darks has stretched that gap out.
And that should keep Darks in the position.
Oh no. Jiggly has got fastest lap. I thought maybe No Scope had it. Yeah, so Fireman is closing to Jack's bar. Obviously, he is about to start the final lap here at Abdab. 28 laps. They seem to have flown by so quickly, but Jack's bar has started the final lap now. He's probably going to be praying for this race win. However, he will not be getting it. It will be going to Fireman. Jack Sparrow probably doesn't know that, but he's still going to want to give it all. But I think he'd be happy with getting on the podium today. But I still think his goal was the race win.
I think Jack knew he had quite a good pace, a one-lap pace from the Twitter group chat. He did say he feels he could put in very, very solid times, but obviously one lap pace doesn't mean a lot. I was about to say how consistency is, which is why I normally do quite well, but I'm currently in P16th.
Yeah. I was going to say, you're currently P16 so and it did not finish by your name.
Comment on consistency. But times I have finished, that's normally where I've gone alright. But as you said, Jack has obviously had a very good race. I don't think Fireman will get the move to stick. I think there's just another lap or so, maybe. But obviously, as long as he doesn't pick anything up on the last few corners, then
yeah, obviously Jiggly's starting from pole as well.
I think Jiggly, strategy-wise, obviously his tyres are dead now. I mean, he's lost 2.5 seconds. I feel if he had went onto the softs at lap 11, he probably could have ended up catching and overtaking Jack Sparrow, having 2 lap fresher softs. However, there we are.
Final corner. Fireman's 2 tenths away, but he will be grabbing the win, I believe.
Yeah, Fireman for the win.
He will. Fireman getting on his debut, getting the win here. Jack Sparrow P2, Jigglypuff P3. But obviously, Jack Sparrow and Fireman both reserve, which means Jiggly will get get P1. He will get first.
P1.
Yeah. Followed by Immortals in that Force India. He is probably over the actual moon with this result.
I will say Darks has been a teammate of mine in a few other leagues, and his connection at the minute is playing up, and like on Sunday in a race he disconnected in qualifying and couldn't rejoin. So he said to me earlier, all I want to do is finish the race. He went, hopefully I can finish a race. So taking home P3 for him, I mean, I'm sure he'll be delighted.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Drummer Boy P6, good result from him. Darks P5, technically P3.
No scope there, across the line.
P7 from him, and then we got on 6 and Big Will. Big Will's actually had a moment there, and he's actually lost some of his front wing. What's happened, Will? Keep it going, mate. You're going to get some points for us. And Troll's actually been disqualified. You have to use required tyre compounds. The AI is disqualified. Trolled. Okay. Anyway,
Troll's AI
got
pitted from
6
softs.
Did that change? I believe it did.
That's great.
Well, yeah, that was a. I don't know what to say. Yeah. I can't believe it actually disqualifies him. But there is your podium. Ladies and gentlemen, Jiggly getting the race win with Immortals and Darks. But technically it isn't because it's Farman, Jaxbar and Jiggly. But it will be Jiggly, Immortals and Darks. But yeah, obviously Farman grabbing the race win. A lot of credit to him. But I still can't believe it disqualified Trolls AI. That is a incredible sight.
Gold's AI didn't pit. I don't think it's there. It just says he done the whole race on softs, apparently.
Oh yeah. Interesting strategy there. But yes, that was the race.
A
I believe
full
actually
grid
Drummer Boys
down
got
to
a,
9 finishers.
yeah, Drummer Boys got a best result for him there.
I know Darks is, and I believe Immortals is. He was en route to a podium last week at Brazil, but
Along with Got 6 as well.
It's quite good to see a few different names up in the order.
Yeah, no, it is nice to see.
And hopefully, everyone can keep it up going into next season.
Yes, well, only one can hope, to be fair. But I can actually say this because I quickly just filled out the standings, which is the end of obviously F2, because this is it, the finale of F2. Sadly,
what a finale it was.
Yes, well, yeah, pretty full grid. I'm happy with that, and thank you to everyone obviously for being here for the season. But yes, obviously Fred does get the championship, and then in second place is me, and then in third we have Jigglypuff. Fourth we have Trolled, and then we have Turtle, Cheetah, and then we actually have my co-com for half the race there of IVXR.
I only raced
followed
about
by
5
Danny the
rounds
Man.
as well.
Yeah, followed by Danny the Man, and then we have Big Will, and then No Scope, Immortals, we have Darks HD, and then we have Drummer Boy with a great result. He's moved up some positions. Followed by Gotten 6, and then we have Sambo and Fake XTR on the same points, and then we have Biker down there with Jeremy Colbani and C4. C4 actually hasn't got a point, and Jeremy Colbani only has 1. And obviously
So
we've got
go
some
on.
X-drivers as well, but yes, they won't count.
Go on,
to
Josh, to finish it off, we will be heading to the Race of Champions. When will that be?
Oh, I believe it will be obviously next week we have the F1 reruns,
There's
which
2
will be on the
reruns, isn't
TWRL account. Yeah, but they're on the same day. I don't know if there's been an announcement about that, but I'm going to shut up now. And then and then I believe after that will be Race of Champions, which is round Britain, and obviously it's the top 10 from both
Everyone
of the
seems
tiers.
really happy about.
And we have commentators for it, and it should
Am
be a
I
good race.
correct in saying that F2 champion Fredster is driving in the Race of Champions for F1?
That is correct. So I will be
Which-
paired with whoever is P10 in F1. That is how it works.
I see, which then also brings my good friend Darks HD into Race of Champions, I believe. I think
Maybe.
he was P11. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But obviously people may not be able to turn up, which will promote people up. But obviously guys, that was it. This is the end of TWRL F2. Obviously yeah, F1 we've got next week, then Race of Champions, and then Season 2. So obviously to round that, I will say, for people wondering about Season 2, because sign-ups haven't actually started yet, but they will do soon. It will go out on the Twitter, you sign up, and then I think I've got the job of going through all those things and then getting people into leagues and also getting the season started, which I think we're going to look in around April time, obviously giving people a break. But yeah, this has been it guys. F2 is done. 20 rounds. A hell of a season. Fred being champion, me second, and then Jiggly in third. It's been one hell of a season, and obviously thank you guys for following with it all and being a part. And obviously thank you to IVXR, who you can see there. He's still in the lobby, right there in that Williams seat. because he did crash out. One hell of a race from him.
Don't tell
for
people.
joining me for after the race there. But yes, we will see you guys obviously on the TWRL account next week for F1 with me and Jack, and then you'll have Race of Champions the next week after. So yes, we will see you guys later.